At this point, I am going to turn the meeting over to Vice President Larry Duncan. Surprise.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be proper for me to be the person conducting this meeting tonight. So I'm going to accuse myself of that. And I do have a statement that I would like to read before we really get into this. I was considering going with the podium there, but just makes you all turn your heads. So I think I'd rather just sit here and face you this direction. So before Larry takes over, let's see, wants to do something right before I do this. I've got a statement that I'd like to read. So I called this meeting tonight in an effort to maintain true transparency and to get out in the open and address the questions raised in respect to the sales transaction between the district and Miller Glass. Miller Glass received a request for bid from Jim Ladrini with respect to vinyl windows needed to complete the corporation yard offices over here to our north. A week or so, we performed that bid. Miller Glass performed that bid. A week or so later, Miller Glass was informed that we had been the low responsible bidder out of the parties that the bids had been requested from. I can only assume that there were three, including Miller Glass, that the district had to choose from. The manager of the Paradise store was going to proceed with the order, but me having the best interest of the district in mind, and since I happen to have had a meeting that exact night here at the district with a committee meeting that we had going here, I said I was going to go ahead and take a look, final look at the plans, and see if the direction of the windows, the way they were sliding, would best serve the employees for ventilation. I looked at plans and made some changes, sent those changes over to the manager of the Paradise store and informed Mr. Ladrini that I made some changes to the directional slides, but in no way did that affect the pricing that should have done. He said he trusted my judgment and to have the order proceed with. The windows, I believe, arrived around the 4th week of January. Mr. Ladrini was contacted for delivery of said product. Being on time and within budget, as Miller Glass has a reputation for being, we delivered the windows on January 31st at Mr. Ladrini's request. That same morning, while working in Lake Allenor, I received a voicemail from David Stephenson, one of our other district lawyers, relating to Director Kellogg's concerns of this sale. I immediately called David back and received the facts about what info he was requesting. It appeared to me that Director Kellogg was under the impression that I was a commission employee and would receive some financial gain from this sale. I'm a salaried employee and received no such compensation. I believe that even though we had not talked about this sale in open forum and it was not a board decision in regards to the final sale, that every director, including Director Kellogg, and with the exception of Director Flesher, who just joined the board in December, had knowledge that Miller Glass would be considered for the open bid process and the sale of these 11 windows. Miller Glass has provided goods and services to the district a long time before I was with the district, and maybe hopefully a long time after. And we do not get every contract, since we are not always the low bidder. Director Kellogg and the rest of the directors are aware of this, as we sometimes see checks issued to Miller Glass and other glass shops in the monthly check register. If Director Kellogg had a problem with Miller Glass being included in this bid, we would have gladly discussed at an earlier date our involvement and most likely our withdrawal from the transaction. Director Kellogg knows I have knowledge of this project and its workings as we were on the courtyard building committee together. This is why I distanced myself from the quotation part and final sale of these windows. Neither I nor the district realized that by me just having this minimal part of involvement in the sale, it could possibly be taken as a technical violation of Governmental Code 1090. It has since been implied by Director Kellogg that award of this sale to Miller Glass is in some way was done to influence future political decisions that I would be making on behalf of the district. I find this to be a distasteful attack on my character and is completely unacceptable. I was born and raised in Paradise. I love the community I live in. I took this job with the PID to better the district in current and future times to come. Thank you all for your time and consideration.
Okay, so now it's mine, huh? Okay, well, I have This is all new to me, it's nothing, I read what the attorney said and everything, but I'm here to learn too. Anyway, so the new business, discuss agreement with Mueller Glass to provide windows for the new corporation yard. Building project in conformity with section 1090 of the California Government Code. I guess turn it over to Mr. Barber.
Yeah, I just have, just to kind of follow up on what Director Corolla said. This was a bid process. There was 3 bids submitted for this project. Miller Glass's bid was $1593.32. Gene's A1 Glass bid was $2,080. And Bulls NorCal Window and Door was $2184.67. So this follow the procurement policy. We go out to bid, get at least 3 bids, and work to the lowest bidder. I concur with Seth. It was my understanding that if there's no financial gain for him as a director, that as long as we went through the open process of bidding, it shouldn't be a problem. So with that, I'll turn it over to Justin.
Okay, I have, hopefully I have enough copies of some government code provisions. Yes, I think I have about 15 here.